Hello, kindergarten scientists. It is time for Science with Mrs. Miller. Today in Lesson 11, we will be exploring our sense of, you guessed it, touch. How can you tell if the water in a bath is warm or too hot? Whisper into your hands. All right, eyes on me. So I was thinking, well, when I go to put my toes into the water, if it feels too hot, I pull my toes out right away. Right? If it feels warm, I say, ah, and then I sink myself into the tub. It feels so good. How can you tell if the water in a pool is warm or maybe even too cold? Whisper that into your hands. All right, eyes on me. So I was thinking, well, if I go into the pool and the water feels warm, like maybe it's a heated pool, or even just if the water feels cool on a really hot day, I'll kind of say this, like it'll feel really good to me. But if it's too cold, I get goosebumps and my muscles tense up and I go brr, and sometimes I want to even get out of the pool if it's too cold. Well, scientists, the way that we can tell if water is too hot or too cold is through our sense of touch. And our sense of touch is the sense that we will be exploring today. Because scientists, you see, they explore the world through all 5 senses, including touch. So let's read this book. It's called I Can Touch. It's written by Julie Murray. I can touch. There are 5 senses. Touch is one of the senses. We touch with our hands. We touch things all around us. We touch soft things. Lisa sleeps with her blanket. Her blanket looks so soft, doesn't it? We touch smooth things. Eric's blocks are smooth. We touch cold things. Abby makes a snowball. We touch wet things. Ted feels the water. We touch furry things. Ava pets her cat. Aw, her cat is so cute. It can hurt to touch some things. Be careful. What is this that the baby is touching? Call it out. 3, 2, 1. A cactus. Yeah, and cactuses are cacti are prickly. If you touch them, it might hurt your hand. What did you touch today? Can you think of 3 things that you've touched today? Go ahead and name them across your fingers. Ready, set, go. I touched my computer. I touched a pen. I touched my... All right, nice job, everyone. So as we learned from this book, we can touch all different things. And when we touch different things, they have different feelings. The word that we use to describe the way that things feel is texture. Say that word, texture. That's right. We'll be exploring that property even more in our next lesson. But for now, let's watch this video to learn even more about the sense of touch. Because I don't know about you, but I'm wondering, well, how exactly does the sense of touch work? So as you're watching this video, I want you to think, how does sense of touch work? Okay. Pause the video here. Click on the blue button up in the top right-hand corner. And then when you're done watching the video, I want you to come back so that we can talk about it. Wasn't that video so interesting? What did you learn about the way that the sense of touch works? Can you please turn and tell somebody near you? If you're at home, tell someone in your house or even your imaginary science partner. If you're at school, tell someone sitting next to you. You have 15 seconds. Ready, set, share. Stop, look, and listen. I wonder if you shared something similar to what I'm thinking. I found it so interesting that there are nerves within our skin that send signals to our brain which tells us how things feel. Isn't that incredible? Wow. And you know what else I found so interesting? Our skin is actually considered to be an organ, and it's the largest organ in our whole body. And throughout all of our skin, we have nerves that detect sense of touch. Amazing. Now, we're going to play a little game. This game is called Touch and Guess. So here's how this game works. The first thing that you'll need to do is close your eyes. And then the second thing that you'll need to do is you'll either reach your hand into a mystery bag or into your supply bin. So if you're using a mystery bag, you'll have to have somebody else make it for you so that you don't know what's in there. I guess you could also make it for yourself if you don't have someone to make it for you. But you're going to put different items in there. You're not going to look to see what they are. You're going to feel to see if you can guess what they are. Or if you don't have a mystery bag, you can also just use your supply bin. So I'm going to do one touch and guess. Ready? Okay, here I go. So this is my mystery bin. As you can see, my eyes are closed, so I can't see. I'm only going to use my sense of touch to guess what I'm touching. Okay, let's see. Pick something up. Could it be a pencil? Feels like maybe it's a pencil. It's round. Oh, wait a minute. It feels like it has a cap on it. And I don't feel an eraser, so I don't think it's a pencil. I bet it's a pen. Let me see if I was right. Let me see. I'm going to pull it out. It was a pen. I was right. I guessed correctly. Okay, now it's your turn. I want you to reach into your mystery bag if you have one. If you don't have one, you can reach into your supply bin. That works just as well. Don't look. Keep your eyes closed. Grab something. Feel it. And see if you could guess what it is. Then you'll pull it out. You'll look at it to see if you were right. Okay? You'll have 3 minutes for this fun game. Ready, set, go. All right, I hope you had fun with that game. Were you able to guess many of the objects in your mystery bag or in your supply bin? So much fun, right? If you have more time, you can continue this game later. But now I have a special project for us. So we are going to make something called a texture collage. If you take a look at this collage, there are all different materials with all different textures. So some things that you could use is, let's see what they use. It looks like they use pieces of a sponge. They use bubble wrap. They use different types of paper. They use some fabric, some felt, some shiny paper here. All different textures, right? Some bumpy paper here. So find materials with all different textures and you're going to glue them to make a beautiful collage that will not only be fun to look at, but also fun to touch. You can use this collage to explore your sense of touch. Thank you all for learning with me today. Make it a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.